Alright, hopefully we're hunky-dory. Am I back? Am I not lagging? Alright. I'm not going to worry about hooking up chat because it seems like we did that and then everything crashed. So we're just going to kind of try to roll with it this time and hopefully everything sticks around. Because I tried to troubleshoot a couple of things. I had to restart because my OBS has been super weird today. Because it keeps yelling at me that, oh, hey, the last time you uploaded, you did something on this, it crashed. And I'm like, but I just closed it and turned it back on. Everything was okay. Why does it keep giving me this message? And then I tried to do it on the Elgato, but then the bandwidth was saying it was like 2.5 megasecond upload, which that isn't even closely right. Evolving, we do have him. He's back here. So what I found is, if you guys clicked on this video, I know a couple of people were saying I saw spoilers in the one. I can't really say it's spoilery anymore because these things are out in January. So it's kind of like, if you go to the grocery store, you'd have to avoid the toy aisle because then you see things. And I'm assuming these things are going to be popping up in the trailer sometime in the near future. So if you don't want to see spoilers or read anything on the back of the packaging, this might not be the video for you. But if you guys want to see the new figures, stick around. Because, like I said, we all kind of knew about these things. Like, this guy's been floating around the internet for quite a while. Like, I've been actively trying to avoid spoilers, and I still knew this guy was a thing. And everything else we kind of knew about. My favorite thing is that he's officially named Doug. I just thought it was kind of like a jokey thing. Nope, he's just Doug. It is confirmed. Emu, we got it going. I'm not putting the chat on. Chat crashed my laptop. It's probably fine now because I think I got everything sorted, but we're just going to be on the safe side. So if you're watching this video later on YouTube and wondering who the hell I'm talking to, this is live stream, so there is a chat I'm reading currently. Custom baby Colin figure. Maybe, dude, I don't know if I really need to. Oh, from the comics. Okay. I was going to say, because he actually looks pretty posable. Like, he's got stomach rotation. He's got arms. His hands rotate. Like, he's definitely more posable than that Godzilla, I'm assuming. All right, so on a high note, all right, so what I got is we have, like I said, we have Suko with Titanus Doug, which is probably the thing I'm most excited about because I really wanted Doug. I'm thinking, because it just kind of floated around the internet that his name was Doug, and now it's kind of confirmed. Like, I still need a Haya, I need them to do a Haya King Ghidorah with a Kevin, like the Kevin ripped off head. We have Shimu with Frostbite's Blast, which oddly enough, okay, the Thragmatizer, I like how all these monsters have a Thragmatizer, but his is a little different. We have a Khan with the Beast Glove. Not sure what the acronym is for. We'll check out the back of the packagings here in a few before we fully get into it. We have the Evolved Godzilla. And I think it's kind of confirmed now that we're probably going to see both versions of these in the movies. At least the way the figures are kind of making it seem. Hey, Titanus. Does he have feet articulation? Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, because then you just kind of just need the better paint job, right? We'll be good. Yeah, Godzilla. I just like how the more we've gone with the Legendary Universe, the more we have gotten like these like 90 spawn childs of Godzillas. I also like that he has the elbow blades like -1. Like that's just the thing with Godzillas now. Which I'm okay with, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this is the one thing with the Playmates. The eyes are so big. Now, also with these, I don't think I'm going to keep, well, at least the individual figures. More or less, these will probably be going away at some point. Or they're going to go to Casey. One or the other. I haven't decided yet. Kind of depends on how much money I need. But I definitely want to get these for videos. But we have Heat Ray Godzilla, which is probably the one you didn't need to pick up. Because it's just Battle Scar Godzilla like we got with plenty of them with Godzilla vs. Kong. It's not like the paint job. Well, I guess it got a little better. Like, he's got some teeth paint. We have the Scar King with Whip Slash. Which I'm assuming that's what that is. Our ginger boy here. And then finally in the background, we have the RC Godzilla, which is the one I'm excited about. Like, this is the one I want to play with 100%. Like, I got some water here. We're going to mess around with that. And the whole reason, because I was going to stream this tonight, because it probably would get more views if I would wait. But I want to torment my child with the RC car, so the RC Godzilla. So kind of need the boxies before she gets up for more nap. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did a little bit more new stuff. Shimo? Oh, this guy? I don't know. Like, you could, but we're gonna get a higher, right? Like, I feel like there's no way we're not getting a Monster Arts or a high haul of this guy. So for the most part, I think at this point you just can't. This is just a waiting game. Like, if you need one right now, you could. But honestly, I don't think it's super necessary. It's not like the one negative about Playmates for the most part is the detailing on these are very inconsistent. So I would rather just wait around to see if they just put one up. Yeah, I would be hard pressed to believe that we're not getting a Haya or a Monster Arts. At least a Haya. I can see Monster Arts maybe not doing it because it's not a official Toho Godzilla creature. Like, I guess it kind of is, but they've been kind of lacking on the unique characters. Ooh, RC Kong be sweet. I'd buy it. Oh yeah, the Monster Arts would be dope. Like I mentioned before, like the legendaries, I kind of given up on Monster Arts for the most part. It's probably going to end up being I will pick them up for reviews, and then people in the Discord can buy it off me after the review if they don't mind waiting a little bit. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, get into it. We'll show the back of the packagings. We'll do the spoilery section here, and then we'll just get. All right, we lost Baby Kong. We'll get into the actual parts in a minute. No, I didn't see the battle roars. Arnez saw somebody that had the sets, but couldn't buy them yet. Like, they wouldn't let him buy it because they said it was street dated or something. So we weren't able to get those. So it's pretty much just this. What I got here is literally all I've seen, because I found these at Target, and I didn't see any other labels indicate that there was going to be other stuff coming out, at least yet. I don't think there's anything real spoilery with this guy. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit. Probably zoom in a little more. But on the back here, he has realistic stomping action. There's a tail whip, energy spines, and simulated heat ray breath. Which the water goes into here. And then if you touch, it took me a minute to figure out, but it's somewhere here you push down. Pretty dope. My buddy just sent me, he got like the light up Shin Godzilla. I think it was an X Plus. And I'll be honest, I'm like holy crap, the camera brought him. I am way more excited for this RC car than I would be the Shin Godzilla. Alright, so we have the Heat Evolved. For the most part, I think the packaging's pretty much all the same on everybody outside of just the wording on the back here. All right, so from here on out, there could be some spoiler stuff. So if you guys want to mute the stream for a second, probably best to do so now. But okay. All right, so actually, I guess we'll kind of go in order. We'll do the Godzilla because he's kind of just whatever. So harness the awesome power of Godzilla's thunderous roar and devastating tail swipe as the king of the monsters battles other titans to maintain his rule. Top, I think, is the same. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as all of them. But Godzilla and Kong return in an all-new adventure, pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. Hey, Jason. Yeah, I did hear Mothra was going to be in it. Again, I've been trying to avoid spoilers like the plague, but like I know that's going to happen. Kong? Alright, so it's bio-enhanced Anatomic? All right, so you can definitely tell I went to public schools. Seismic thunder glove. What does that even mean? Armed with his industrial axe and a prototype battle gauntlet that enhances earth-shattering primal strength, Khan roars into battle, packing a meteor impact with every punch. It also comes with a biomimic heat. Oh, I didn't even see it came with the little vehicle. That's pretty sweet. So, it's a super punchy glove, is what this is telling me. Something, yeah. This is a. Oh, dude, does he have lightning powers? Oh, okay. So that would make this movie like 10 times better for me if they had like some tie into the '62 Godzilla film where he actually like uses lightning, and he has lightning hands. I can't hate this movie if it does have that. I just can't. I do. It's one thing I really love about the Legendaries is it's like sometimes like the fan service can be like a little much in them, or even just like nonchalantly like there's stuff in there to be like, oh hey, like the Action Destroyer is a big example where it's like it's in the movie but it's kind of just in the movie. There's lightning on the box. You're correct. All right, so we have the Scar King. The evil Scar King rules over his. Jeez, I cannot read today. I'm tired. So I'm sorry, you guys. Rules over his Fury Hollow Earth Kingdom wielding a whiplash and commands an unstoppable army to destroy Godzilla and Kong and conquer the world. I will say, I don't know if it's going to be this one, but I was planning as a joke because we're messing around that like this is just GingerCon. Like it's just me. It's just like some bald, red-headed, hairy dude, which is 100% like my spirit animal. So I was kind of like, oh man, if there's a way to have an open mouth, I might have to wait for them to do like the Higher of the Monster Arts, and I can replace Sauron with this guy. But I'm definitely gonna do it. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah, I gotta pick up the little baby. Shimo. A legendary ice titan with unstoppable world-ending powers, Shimo faces Godzilla and Kong with a devastating frostbite blast that can freeze opponents in battle. Oddly enough, if you guys haven't seen Monarch, there's an ice monster in that too, which is kind of... It's kind of weird that we have monsters with like similar abilities, which I guess would kind of make sense. Hold on, I gotta get up. Yeah. Oh, kick the camera. My bad. I had to grab the baby. I would imagine it's going to have a little bit of screen time, but it's probably going to be more towards the end of the film. Yeah, how will they stop him? It says unstoppable, clearly. And then, Suko. Don't let his size fool you. Suko is a scrappy fighter with raw primal strength and a bad attitude who's always has Khan's back. He is a Power Ranger. Yeah, there's Doug. His name's Doug. Like I don't even want to, like this is like the one I don't want to open and keep for myself. Casey is not allowed to have Doug. Doug needs to hang out with the high guys. Be honest, it probably will. I'll probably let her play with everything else. But Suko and Doug might be hanging around with the other things. Would be kind of funny. Like Suko's out for vengeance. Doug is Godzuki. It's just baby Godzilla, right? Okay, so for the most part with these guys, I'm gonna open them real quick. We'll kind of like go over them. I'm not gonna get super detailed into it because we'll be doing unimportant reviews of each one of these because I want to try to get these videos out as fast as possible. So they're not gonna get like hard reviews, but we will be doing more in-depth stuff here in the near future. Then I also don't want the stream to take for freaking ever. So, where do you guys want to start? Should we start with the Godzilla and then work around? Yeah, Happy New Year's, Kaiju. And I've been wanting to try to get some more videos done, but I was actually in the ER not that long ago. So I'm finally back to where I can talk and keep up a decent conversation. But also kind of why I'm having a little hard time reading. Is he? I'm still actually, you might be right. I was gonna say I would be hard pressed to believe the baby looks pretty posable. All right, I guess we'll start with the Godzilla and then kind of go with. I think we'll save the baby for last. So we'll kind of just sit these guys in the back. So I guess the heat, like the Godzilla Kong, I think are the least exciting of the bunch. Yeah, I'm doing better. I go see my doctor like later next week. My next day off, actually, I go see him. I'm supposed to get set up with some other stuff and all that good jazz. Sucks getting old. Don't do it. I also want to try to save the packaging because we need them for the videos. So I'm going to try not to damage them. Like I mentioned, for the most part, I might be selling these. I might be letting Casey hang on to them. I'm not certain yet. Because I do want her to have like her own little Godzilla stuff that she can play with. And for the most part, I kept like all the Playmates. Like every single Playmates is currently handing out in a toy box for her when she gets a little bit older. Even though, honestly, she could probably play with them right now. With adult supervision, mind you. Okay, so we got Godzilla, we got a tail, we got one ball joint. Hopefully this pops in. I know we had some problems with these in the past. Yeah, there we go. One attach. Now my arm hurts. Let's see. Did I have that right? No. I did not remotely have that right. Chest in. Beam looks new. It's got a little bit more definition than it used to. No, we want Doug. I feel like Doug, like I said, Doug's the safest one for me. Doug I'm keeping. Doug's the only one I actually want. To be fair, there may or may not be Hammer verses of these at some point, but it's probably going to be when we get extra ones. Usually Arnez buys those ones. I gotta say, I'm liking the updated beam. If there's one reason to pick up this thing, it is the beam looks a lot better than it did. Doug Lives Matter. Doug is valuable. If I see any of these holding getting appreciated in value over time, it is Doug. 100%. Because like every single one of these is gonna like a Haya Monster, it's a Bandai vinyl, something. So there will be better figures of these at some point. Maybe arguably for the money, but you'll be able to get a hold of them. But yeah, there's not really too much else to say. I think the spines look fairly nice, as the way the blue goes all the way. Honestly, isn't that bad. It's a nice improvement over the 2021s. So, that's cool. What? One sold for 100? God, I need to keep an eye out for those now. Please don't tell me that. I'm going to be just like scalping those things off the shelves. I'm just going to hoard Dougs at my house. I won't even sell them. I'll just hoard them. And I'll just be like, look at this. It's $100. All right. Con. Honestly, the Con actually looks kind of sweet. I think it's kind of depressing that like every single one of these is a new sculpt except for Godzilla. And Godzilla is easily just kind of like, whatever. His head looks pretty freaking gnarly. Alright, so he's free. We got our Mimic Heave. Is that what they called it? On a high note, if you wanted to steal this, it's not that hard. At least for that one. Is that what this was called? Biomimic Heave. What, just some metallic silver? Any posability? Nope. It's just a hunk of plastic. But looks pretty solid. I do not know where a cockpit is. Is there supposed to be windows here? Somewhere along here? Yeah, that's the nice thing too, is like all these are $10. That's like the one nice thing about Playmates is if you collect Godzilla and don't have that big of a budget for like the Hayas and the monster arts, they get the job. Oh wow! Look at the detail on that arm. Huh? That's pretty good for Playmates. That's pretty freaking solid. Why do I like this? Like, all the hair looks pretty good. I'm not even noticing really any bad sections. Is this better than the Haya? This might be better than the Haya. Like for $10. He's got good articulation. His teeth are painted well. You know, I didn't really look at it when I bought him. I just kind of was like, I'm buying every individual, unique one. Like, it's got numbering on all the sides. Like, they didn't miss a part. Oh, I'm noticing he has an extra slash. Like, he's got a scratch instead of just having the one. So that's a little different. Khan's pretty dope. Oh yeah, that too. Like they come with like most everything you would want to. I'll be honest, the Khan's pretty sweet. I'm trying to see if can I steal that arm? I wish this was removable. I understand why it's not removable, but I wish it was. Because if I could swap this and toss it on the Haya or something, that would be so sweet. Alright, Khan's pretty awesome. I'm digging the Khan. So far. First impressions, Khan is the best one. Doing some surgery. It's like, what is the best angle of attack? Like, I just want to peel this back. Get in with the foot. There we go. Heat Ray Godzilla's free. And now we're back to kind of lackluster detailing. Creepy head. Oh, well, he's got a little bit of mouth articulation. So mouth can open and close. It's got some paint there. Paint's always a solid option. Like the spines. Alright, tail's still doable to pop on. Flows with Pepto-Bismol. What's wrong with that? Pepto-Bismol is delicious. We'll do Scar King next. 100%. Yeah, not too bad. It's kind of like, for a Godzilla, this is sort of what I expect from them. Get some translucent. The paint's kind of just whatever. Detailing, bit hit and miss. Limbs definitely got a lot more going on than the actual body, which kind of, it's the only thing that I hate for like display purposes is there's such an inconsistency. I did not see the super readers. Sorry, I thought somebody was talking about me reading. He does have a beam. Did he have a beam? Did we pull the beam out? Oh, we didn't pull the beam out. My bad. For some odd reason, in my brain, it felt like I pulled the beam out. We did, in fact, not pull the beam out. So, this is an odd looking beam. So there's a peg. Okay, so it's in his mouth. Kind of like... Okay, so you go like that. Okay, well, that's it. I'm pretty secure. Ooh, it's got a little splash coming out the side of the mouth. Doesn't look nearly as good as this one, I will say. It's an eh. I think it's okay. For kids, pretty solid. I still don't know if I'm 100% sold on the design because it seems like he's getting... The only reason I kind of like this is because we're like getting closer to 98 Godzilla. Like we just need the head to be a little bit bigger. We'll be fine. So far, Khan is still winning as the king of the Playmates currently. Scar King, this guy actually doesn't look that bad either, though. Thank you for... Free enough. Nothing else with him? I was gonna say, it kind of sucks that he doesn't come with his own comes with an accessory, but he kind of does. Because you get this whip thing. Which is rubber band. I see. Not anymore, Satan. It's also kind of looking at this guy. You would like, how the hell is he supposed to beat up Kong? Yeah, I did. I found these at Target. Ours, I noticed, like, set the aisle a few days ago, but there was no merchandise. So I just been kind of going in the mornings. Nah, actually, if anything, -1 I think would probably help its maybe not the ratings, but it'll help the box office because it'll get more people into like, oh man, -1 was sweet. Let's go check out that movie, and then they're gonna get like the most showy of show movies. Oop, sorry, still moving the thing with my foot. Yeah, he's got a dominable crunch. His abdomen is super crunchy. It's also got a little bit of like tribal paint going on, which is something we didn't see in the trailer. So that's one thing to point out. Hair looks pretty solid on him. It's got a lot more skin showing than Khan. Maybe that's because of age. Because my thought is maybe he doesn't actually fight that much in the movie just because of how thin he is. The Scar King, did I say something wrong? I just call him Scar. We'll just call him Scar. It does have that nice squeak. So he is technically a little bit more pulsable than Khan. Though, nothing at the feet. Oh, I just noticed this Khan doesn't have rotation at the hands. I guess that's fine. And then the whippy thing does slot into the hand, so now we can... he can beat the other kaijus. That's kind of what I think. I think he's just kind of like working things in the background, and then he has like that army is probably what makes him more terrifying than like actually him. Yeah, the vintage ones would be sweet for the turtles. I'll be honest, I'm not 100%. Because I don't think... That'd be kind of the one cool thing that if they put on the back of the box is like the monster stats. Like how tall they are and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Especially for kids. Because I think he's supposed to be a little taller if I'm not mistaken. No, I think the Brett piece is a little different for him. But yeah, he's not too bad either. Honestly, I think currently the The gorillas, the ape cons are definitely the best thing going. At least so far, the best thing going. Like I said, it's kind of weird that like our focal. Like, I guess Con is the primary character in these movies, at least from the way the trailer kind of makes it portrayed, and then just the way the last one was too. So I get why, maybe that's why Godzilla just doesn't get as much loving in the detail department. Because even this guy's got some really nice detail. Like, the body's got the same kind of Godzilla thing going on, where it's just like, there was detail there. I gotta get his breath effect out. But let me get the tail on first. Maybe. Oh, my elbow. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, there we go. That body kind of bent. Oh, okay. I guess that sort of makes sense. Just a weird shaped kaiju. Like, he reminds me of my cat. Just the way he's like shaped. It just reminds me of my cat. Just kind of like the dog scared him. Crystals on the back are pretty sweet though. I love that's translucent, even on the head. Looks good. Mouth. It's got some paint. Teeth are painted. Got some blue for the eyes. Posability department. Not a whole lot going on, but enough play for the kids. I kind of wish these were on the same kind of joints as the arms instead of just being a forward and back, and then you can rotate the feet. Be kind of cool. But not too shabby. He's definitely one of those monsters too that like I need to see the movie before I get really hyped about him. Because I think design-wise, he doesn't quite tickle my fancy. But the way the movie is, it could definitely change that a bit. Happy New Year, Josh. Ooh, High Destroyer would slap. Okay, so that goes in there. There's the beam. Oh yeah, it's the same setup, but it's definitely a little different than the Godzillas. Like, to be honest, I like this one better in terms of just the way it's designed. This kind of looks like Lego flames. This has a bit more of like a beam effect to it. And finally, moment of truth. How good is Doug? Guessful for you too. I'm also kind of wondering if is that supposed to be a rock or is that an egg? Also, this playset has me wondering how much of a role in the movie does Doug have? Like, is Doug his best friend? Do they go on adventures? I hope they go on adventures. Like, there's just like a little like Soku side quest with him and Doug. I'd be down for that. Should be like one of those like when they have the little short before the movie. Are you sure it's not The Rock? It is not Dwayne Johnson? Because that would be something too. Just The Rock starts talking. Woo! And it's just like, if you smell. Alright. Holy okay. So he's got rotation. It kind of feels he's a little wiggly. You get arms. You get a bend at the elbow. You get hand rotation. His head. It's on a ball. I think it's a ball joint, but it still just kind of rotates. The legs. Quite a bit of play. Bend at the... Why is this the most posable figure? Can somebody explain this to me? It just shows up with George. Just like, here's your third King Kong variant. We have the white one. The only thing I don't like is that he's looking to the side. So he's always kind of just like he's following, like he's just like a little creeper. I also kind of wish he had a proper way of holding the rock. I guess I could. He does have enough pulls ability. I should be able to figure this out. You know, I was trying to do the other day is after I got back from the hospital, I was kind of tidying up a little bit because I couldn't really do a whole lot of activity. And trying to get some of the figures I've been kind of handing around because of videos we did. And I was trying to do the same thing with my fat foot soldier so he could hang out with Shredder. And it was like the most impossible thing. Sort of like that. But anyways, detailing's pretty solid. I don't like that his body's glossy while everything else is not nearly as predominantly got the same shine. So I kind of want to, if he's going to hang out with the highest, I'm probably going to end up touching him up. And definitely want to do a matte finish over top. Anyways, get out of here. Now we have Doug. Doug has head rotation. Doug's limbs can go forward and back. His legs also got some wiggles. And a ball joint. Doug is sweet. I like Doug. Doug doesn't have a lot of coloring going on, but we can forgive Doug for that. Also, why is he black? Was he this black in the movie? I thought he was like a brown. Oh, thanks, Kaiju. Yeah, Doug's definitely one of those that he's in contention of getting a repaint too. Just so he can hang out upstairs. I like Doug. I don't, like, out of the bunch, is this really worth $10? I feel like this is like the one that you get like the least amount of value out of it, but it has Doug, so it makes it better. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna get these guys. I want to see how this works, and then we'll probably call it good. This thing will probably get a full video. Oh yeah, but anyways, my favorite, the Kong, for sure. Like, he's the heaviest one. He feels the most expensive. Has the best detailing. It's kind of insane. How good the Kong is for $10. But yeah, it's 100% big boy time. Hopefully it doesn't take that much to get him out of here. One thing that's kind of cool is he's soft up here. So this is squishy. That's hard as a rock. I'm hoping he's not that hard to get out of here. Because my fear is his feet are, like, he's got those stupid, like, screw things that you find in some of these. And I really don't want to deal with that. Oh, his feet are attached. Because that's hooked in too. They're going to make me take this box apart. But I needs it for the video. High note. Oh, actually, I guess it's a high note and a sad note because I saw what batteries he took, so I got batteries today, and then realized I didn't need batteries because he comes with them. So I guess we're just going to slowly keep cutting tape till I get enough things free. Okay, so if I cut this one up here, that should free that. Back here. Swing that outwards. Cut that piece. Cut that piece. I probably should have cut that piece, but I guess we're past that point. Oh, there's tape up here. Alright, that solves that problem. Okay, so now I should be able to slide them out. Should is the key word. What is he still stuck on? He does have those stupid screw things. Why? Why is this stuck? Oh, that's why. Alright, so there's this little cardboard piece here that is hindering my progress. There we go. instructions. It's gonna be one of those things where I don't think I'm gonna keep the box. Depending on how much I like this, though, there might be a good possibility that I end up picking up another one of these. So I can just keep one in the box and save it for a rainy day. I like the pink. It also kind of makes sense because the way, what is it, like the gamma waves, like pink is like the highest end of the spectrum, which kind of indicates more power. I'll try my best not to cut myself on the stream. No guarantees. The worst I've ever done to myself is I've taken one of these and right into my wrist. I did that while working out a commission. It's just my hand slipped and the knife just went straight down. Also was when I did that, like, I think it was like as I quit my job and was just kind of working at home for the summer. Because the place I was working at just wasn't really happy. And I was working on one of the commissions I had. And then that happened. And because I lost my health insurance and was currently waiting on to get on to my wife's, I decided to not go to the hospital. And that was fun. Granted, it didn't bleed or anything. It just, like, you could feel something. Wasn't quite right. Okay, I think we're free there. I don't know if this is necessary. Oh, that just slides right out, I guess. We take these small victories. Okay, so I think everything. All right. I love that this is shaped like a foot, by the way. Is there an on-off switch? Oh, no, there's a tab. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got power, ladies and gentlemen. Godzilla's free. Ooh, his tail's squishy too. Oh, we need this thing. Got our water sucker apparatus. He does have wheels. That's cool. So he's on the try me. We just want him on. Oh. Alright. You guys see good enough? Alright, hold up. We're gonna ruin the illusion a little bit, but does he rotate? Oh, this is okay, so this is the tail? Why is it so loud? Okay, so you want to make sure he's on level ground. So when we do the review, I'll have to remember. Barbieheimer. Definitely heard that one quite a bit. Okay, so we need... Let's do the water. So you guys can see what I'm doing, but... Take the little thing. Suck up some water. He's got this piece in the head. Insert. Squirt the water in. Probably should read the instructions on how much water he can hold, but we're just going to keep going until I feel like it's not going to hold any more water in there. I know Bowser took a few squirts. Okay, feels like that's full. Godzilla is definitely leaking. Okay, so you can only go forward and then the tail thing for the rotating. And then we have this one here. So is it just the roar? Sing the peaches song. It's peaches, 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 peaches. Alright, then this button. Alright, that might be the sweetest thing. As I remember when we were talking about that Bowser figure, it was like, you know how cool this thing would be if it was like they did a Godzilla in the same vein? Oh, that'd be so sweet. Oh, we gotta turn off some lights. Hold up. Alright. And I'll probably call it good. And then we're gonna go play with this thing upstairs. Anticlimactic. That thing was sweet. I'm not even joshing. Like, I just love, like, figures with, like, stupid gimmicks. Oh. Just gonna try to turn off my office light. Hold on a second. I guess that's good. There we go. Lights are off. One more time. It looks bad. You better take it back. Alright, get my studio lights back on. Alright, so overall, this thing's amazing. if you like Godzilla and you like goofy things, this is probably the best thing I've seen come out of somebody in a while. Like, it's like, detail wise, is as good as a higher, like, if they make an X Plus? No. But can they walk, shoot smoky fire, and light up and roar and everything? I think not. Honestly, the detailing's not, like, for what it is, I don't even think the detailing's really that bad. I love, too, that it's like, squishy in some parts, so it kind of makes it feel more like a suit. Like, there's literally nothing in these arms. Like, it's just hollow rubber. And I'm okay with it. I'm not sure if I'm keen into melting my Godzilla's face. Because there is, because I think how it's working is there's like a little heated plate in there, so when the steam comes up, it just shoots it out. And the spines look cool, too. Like the way the spines are and everything. Is it kind of goofy? Yeah, but I think it's kind of the charm with these things. Oh, that's sad, Kaiju. Well, to be fair, that was kind of my problem growing up. It's just that nobody else was really that interested in Godzilla. It wasn't until... Oh, I just noticed his toes move. Until I pretty much started YouTube, where I kind of started seeing more and more. Hey, Smiler. More people that were into it. Because even like Arnez likes Godzilla, but he's not like... He ain't as hardcore. So yeah, this thing, 10 out of 10. I recommend this thing. Okay, no problem. I was going to say, I still have to print it, so you're good. I think I'm getting more resin. The resin's coming in today, and I'll be printing that Zilla. And then I'll be printing another one after that, which I plan on that one being mine. And then from there on out, it'll be printing for everybody else until I run out of things to do. Yeah, like as I say, you'll find a lot of like Godzilla YouTubers that do live streams and whatnot. You'll find a lot more like-minded people there. There's people on Facebook. Groups can be hit and miss, I'll be honest, because some people can be a little bit more tolerant of people's opinions than others. Here, I like to think we're fairly lax. Like I said, one of my favorite Godzillas is 98, so it's hard for me to trash on somebody's opinion when I'm definitely the minority in thinking that was a pretty solid movie. Kind of curious how much how long I can do that for with the amount of with the amount of water I put that in there. It's honestly more impressive than I thought it was going to be. It's a little better than Bowser's was. I thought Bowser's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to take this upstairs. I'm going to fill it back up, wait for Casey to get up from her nap, and then we're going to go play with this in the living room. Might make a little short for the YouTube channel later. And anyways, that's pretty much it for this stream. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. Oh, I guess for a heads up on stuff that's coming up, I'm going to try to have a review out Monday. Plan on trying to finish it tomorrow. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Oh, the smaller figures, actually pretty solid. Surprisingly, Khan is easily the best one out of the bunch. Just like detail-wise, like that arm looks super duper good. Doug's cool. They're all pretty solid. It's mainly the Godzillas that are kind of like whatever. Like, the evolved one's just like fine. He just kind of a reissue. I do like the Scar King, but it's kind of weird not having... At least, I haven't seen the movie, but it just seems weird that this isn't on his chest, and I feel like it needs to be. The most posable one is Bibicone. Name's slipping my mind already. Suka. And then he's alright as well. For $10, they're all pretty solid. Like I said, I think the Godzillas are probably like the least exciting out of the bunch. But I think for $10, like they're all within reason or better. Like in terms of Playmates and the quality we've gotten with these guys, I think these are actually pretty solid. Like, the previous ones I would say would be like, it'd be about 5. I'd give these more like, I'd say like a set. I want to say 7, but the Godzillas are kind of still 5s. Oh, and the Mega Constructs. Yeah, I saw those were a thing. Those are cool. I'm not into the building figures, but I do think they're sweet. Like, growing up, I liked Legos. But, I don't know. It was just like, I liked Legos and action figures, and action figures kind of won for me. But anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like you about the day, which you want to donate, greatly appreciate. If you guys like to pick this up for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. I know he was on there. Also, if you want to find him in stores, I think Walmart and Targets are going to be getting these guys too. Him for sure. Target. So make sure to check those out. Or again, if you just want to pre-order it, Entertainment Earth, best bet there. And see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.